Okay. Oh.
Мне говорят, нету такой любви. Мне говорят, как все, так и ты живи. Больно многого хочешь, нету людей таких. Зря ты только морочишь и себя, и других.
What going on, people, thems? So, firstly, I actually need to get this off. So just 1 sec. That's so much better. That's so much better. You know, I was at like a christening today. And just, you know, when you just come in and you just haven't got changed, you've just been doing so many different things of messaging that person back and updating this. Anyway, we're all good now. So, Miss Diana Ankudinova came out with a tune 2 days ago, and Hayley, big up Hayley, has said, you know, that she thinks that I'm probably going to find some parts of it really, really, really awesome. So I'm very much excited to listen to it. And you know what? It's going to be really nice because the last thing that I reacted to of Diana's was the Avatar episode, which obviously got blocked, which I was fuming about. Absolutely fuming about. But it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It's the belly of the beast, man. Some things will get blocked, some things won't. So I guess all you can do is just keep reacting to the stuff that, you know, you guys asked me to react to, and if it's allowed, I will react to it. I guess that's the best I can really do. Anyway, this song is called "It Is Here," is what it's called. I've just learned to expect the unexpected when it comes to Diana. Do you know what I mean? Like, some of the things that I obviously reacted to from her very early on was these deep, moody vibes and stuff. But she has kind of changed this damn chair. She has kind of like changed things up a lot as well. Like, so there's been some tunes I haven't been like expecting, and then kind of reverted back to some of those deep, dark, moody bits, some kind of house influences and stuff. Like, I'm still listening to that song. What was it called? The last one that I reacted to before. I'll pop it on the screen. But like, do you know what I mean? Like, so it's quite cool to kind of listen to so much like versatility from an artist, but still with like a very concurrent Diana theme. Does that make sense? So yeah, man, let's find out what this one is all about. Oh, okay. Oh.
Мне говорят, нету такой любви. Мне говорят, как все, так и ты живи. Больно многого хочешь, нету людей таких. Зря ты только морочишь и себя, и других. Говорят, зря грустишь, зря не ешь и не спишь. Не глупи.
Wow.
Все равно ведь уступишь, так уж лучше сейчас уступи. Она есть, она здесь, в сердце моем теплым живет птенцом, в жилах моих жгучим течет свинцом.
That's really beautiful here.
Это она, светом в моих глазах. Это она, солью в моих слезах. Зрение, слух мой, грозная сила моя. Солнце мое, горы мои моря. От забвения защита, от лжи и неверия броня. Если ее не будет и меня. Мне говорят,
Hedwig.
нету такой любви. Мне говорят, как все, так и ты живи. А я никому души не дам потушить. А я и живу, как все, когда-нибудь буду жить. Когда-нибудь буду жить, когда-нибудь буду жить. Мне говорят, нету такой любви. Мне говорят, как все, так и ты живи. Больно многого хочешь, нету людей таких. Зря ты только морочишь и себя, и других. И себя, и других.
Wow. Oh, actually, hang on, mate. Okay, so firstly, Hayley, you were right. You were right. You were right. This definitely is a song, yeah, that is a vibe throughout the whole tune. The one thing you said to me was that she looks absolutely gorgeous in this video, and I cannot fault that whatsoever. Like in every angle, in every shot, every part of this video, she looks stunning. It reminded me a little bit of in parts. I don't know if anyone's like a fan of The Witcher, but there's an actress who plays oh, what's her name? The one that's in love with Geralt. Um, I want to say her name Fedora, but I don't think that's her name. Um, oh, Winnet, 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 Yennefer, Winnevieve, Yennefer, and she's got long dark hair. I think it was the shot when Diana was in by the sorry, and when she was in by the like the candles and stuff, and it looked all enchanting, and her hair was all down and long, but she's so striking. That it looked kind of enchanting. Then when she's in the water, you know, when she's in that big chair, like she's got this kind of body top thing. I don't know what you call those tops with the no arms. And again, the hair's just flowing, and she's doing all these angulated movements with the hands and stuff. It's just very elegant. It's very, very, very elegant. And the way it's shot though as well, like the lighting of it all is really it's really captivating. Like it's a really captivating video, I think in general. So she looks beautiful. And the shot that she had, like I don't know what you call those hats with like the mesh. Is it a hat? It's a woman's hat. It's a woman's hat, like a woman's hat with the mesh on it. It looks very, very Parisian. I don't know if is it even a French hat? I don't know, but like it always reminds me of being quite French. So the looks in the video were like just top tier, and like I said to Hayley, I was like, to be fair, it sounds like it's gonna be like a 10 across the board. Face card never declined, my God. If you know your Beyonce lyrics, you know what I'm talking about. So that was a big tick. The tune, what I was getting prepared to say, in all honesty, I was getting prepared to say that the verses of the song caught me more than the chorus did. And so when it was halfway through, I was like, I like the kind of like again that deep, dark, like I guess aura that comes from some of Diana's music, not dark in any kind of negative way, but just like a very like, you know, if you go into like a restaurant or something. I'm not saying it's restaurant music. I mean, just trying to help you explain help you understand what I mean. Like when you go into like a restaurant and it's all very like low mood lighting, but it's all very like sumptuous. You might even have like velvet walls or whatever. It's all very low lighting, like sort of like a really good menu, and like you know that kind of like dark. It's not like a bad thing. It's just very decadent and stuff. That's the kind of vibe I was getting with the verses. But then the chorus felt I thought, yeah, it felt a bit like, I don't know, not indie-ish, like, but just not basically just not that. But actually, by the time that the song finished, it worked really well. Like it worked really, really, really well. And you'll always know with me, yeah, like when I'm really feeling something, when I just cannot keep still, because if you get me to the point where I'm like, the head's bopping, you've got me. You got me, and I know by the end of that tune, I was very much like, I was like, okay, cool. So the kind of the vibe of the song, the sound of the song, yeah, up my street, 100%. So this is like another hit out of the park for me when it comes to Diana. And I was trying my best to kind of, I guess, understand exactly what the song was saying. So the lyrics, they're not pinned to the song. I wonder if the lyrics are available online though. Let's have a look. So especially now, I've just read Diana's pinned post that she's put onto the video as well, and her talking about, you know, it's always, you know, an exciting time to put out any music, but particularly when you're using the words of like a poet. I think she said a poetess, so I'm guessing it's a female poet that she's using some of the words from. So it'd be interesting to kind of see. I want to make sure that like I've got the lyrics up to make sure that my understanding, I'm giving it the best chance of understanding what the song's about. First page of Google is not returning anything, so I'm gonna listen to it again, like so I can get the lyrics up. But my initial thought about it is when she's talking about they say that like, oh, you know, basically don't feel the way you're feeling, don't be sad, you know, don't not sleep. Is it don't not sleep, or they're telling her to sleep? My thing was I didn't know who they were, so I didn't know if they were like her inner thoughts, like so her inner thoughts are telling her to not feel that way, but she knows that she feels that way because it's like literally in her veins, like burning like lead, like, you know, she can really feel it. So whoever they are, she's definitely like, you know, countering them and saying no, I feel it though, like, so I'm presuming that it's like love. So her being kind of like stuck in this rock and a hard place of feeling as she's feeling, but maybe her head or her thoughts telling her not to feel that way. Or it could be people that she knows, people that like she trusts, like friends, family. Because sometimes if you're in a situation with someone, like, and you can be so, especially a toxic situation, you can be so in love with that person, and in your heart you're like, oh my god, but they're the best person. I've been in that situation before and had like people around me being like, what are you doing? Like, this is, you don't need to be doing all of this for this person. But I know that's how I feel about it, or that's how I felt about it. So I don't know if it could be like, yeah, external perspectives that's doing that, but yeah, let me listen to it again just to see exactly what those lyrics are saying. I want to see the lyrics. Even the entrance of this is so good, like the plaits and how far they go. It's like she's inside like a snow globe or something.
Мне говорят, нету такой любви. Мне говорят, как все, так и ты живи. Больно многого хочешь, нету людей таких. Зря ты только морочишь и себя, и других.
So that love you're looking for doesn't exist.
Зря грустишь,
Just stop eating.
зря не ешь и не спишь.
Okay.
Не глупей. Все равно ведь уступишь, так уж лучше сейчас уступи.
Gorgeous again.
Она здесь.
Like even that bit, yeah. Like, so them saying like this is pointless. What you're after doesn't exist. It's not out there. It's not. And actually, there's no point in you just not eating and not sleeping and that kind of stuff. Just give in. You're gonna give in anyway. Do you know what I mean? You might just give in now. And then for her to have that cry of it exists, like it's so defiant, like, and it's so like, it's so like pure in its defiance as well. Like it exists.
Сердце моем теплым живет птенцом, в жилах моих жгучим течет свинцом.
Burning lead in my veins. Yeah, this is the beat I didn't think was for me at first. Again, pure, innocent.
Это она, светом в моих глазах.
This is powerful.
Это она, солью в моих слезах.
feels it.
Слух мой, грозная сила моя, солнце мое, горы мои моря.
My mountains, my seas.
Забвение, защита от лжи и неверия броня. Если он не будет,
If love will not be, then neither will I. Wow.
Мне говорят, нету такой любви. Мне говорят, как все, так и ты живи. А я никому души не дам потушить. А я и живу, как все, когда-нибудь будут жить.
Everyone someday will live. Like, this is, again, it feels as a very enchanting. So again, that second verse almost is just like, listen, okay, so the first verse is someone telling her that it doesn't exist. The second verse is saying, well, look, if that doesn't exist, well, neither will I, because I'm not going to let someone tell me that it's not going to exist, because I know it will exist someday. Like, and you know, to use things like the sun, mountains and seas, like these big, strong, like immovable, like objects and stuff that just continue to exist past human existence. Again, it's so powerful. Like, and even then, as it fades out, to be like, it doesn't exist, and then to come back and be like, it exists. And again, like, even because she's in the candles, it's like she's, I don't know, like she's doing some kind of mantra spell. Do you know what I mean? To kind of like counter what. So I don't know whether it's the they is society, actually, as opposed to like her inner thoughts. Maybe it's her fighting against what's happening in society. Because I think that is probably quite true. That, like, I know I've definitely been someone that's been like, look, it ain't out there. It ain't. Do you know what I mean? Save your shoulda, woulda, coulda. Save your salty tears. What's the point? And actually, like, her nestling warm heart has been like, no. I know it's out there. That's that. Okay. That's such a shot. That look as well. And she's got headwinds here. Oops.
Мне говорят, нету такой любви. Мне говорят, как все, так и
Live like
ты
everyone
живи.
else.
Больно многого хочешь, нету людей таких. Зря ты только морочишь и себя, и других. И себя, и других.
I don't know if I know it in my huge city, but I'm going to go on the list. So, I guess Sons of Zion really wants to play. Yeah, that last bit there feels a little bit like, because there was so much energy that she was kind of like, I don't know, expelling when she was being like, look, my armor is this is what I'm going to do. If it's not there, I'm going to make sure that, like, you know, that I'm going to fight for it, sun, moon, stars, mountains, even. But then it looked as though that she was almost like tired and, I won't say defeated, but just tired. And I don't know if that, you know, getting in the rocking chair and looking all kind of like physically tired from fighting, and then again another verse of, they say it doesn't exist, they say what you're looking for is impossible, they say just live like everybody else, and then her last line is like, it exists. So I don't know, and then with the rocking chair and stuff, like just something that will just continue in motion, Like, I don't know if that's what the symbolism is of that. Is that it, like, I will continue in that plight, I will continue in that journey, I'll continue on that fight to look for that love, because I know it exists, because I felt it. And I think if that is the case, because again, I could be completely wrong, this is just my interpretation of what I've seen there, but like, I think it's a really beautiful like message, because I think there are so many things. Like, you think about the dating pool for many people, whichever, you know, whichever way you're swinging, whatever floats your boat, like, you know, it can be a really treacherous space out there, particularly because like I think we live in a very disposable world. I mean, not just in terms of like what we consume in terms of physical things, but just emotionally. Like, and you know, with all the apps and all the swiping and all that kind of stuff, like things are just so like this instantaneous gratification. And then you've got the repercussions of that, which are, you know, people get invested in other people, feelings are hurt, damage is done and scarred and stuff. So there's a lot of people out there that are probably quite jaded, do you know what I mean? And I get it. I fully get it. So to hear that there's, you know, and almost like an inner protection of oneself, to be like, I don't care what these people are telling me about, just be like everybody else. I'm not going to be like everyone else. Like, I know it's out there and it's not impossible. I guess it's a little bit, if it is what I'm thinking it is, and it is a little bit like, oh my God, well, you know, how long are you going to keep doing that for, and looking all tired whilst you search. But it's a powerful message to be like, well, I'm going to be resilient in it, and like, it is here. Like, yeah, that's sick. Cool beat, cool video. She looks stunning, and I love love. So like, yeah, that's a cool message. That was really cool. So it'd be interesting to know then, because you guys might know which poet she was talking about, and what elements of the poem has she used. Like, has she just taken like samples from it? Like, is the whole thing a poem that she's actually turned into a song? Like, yeah, fill me in, because I don't know, and I would love to know. So. And I'd love to know what your takes are as well from what you saw. What did you think when you first saw it? Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. If you did enjoy this reaction, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That'd be amazing. Thank you so much. And if you do want access to my reactions before they come to YouTube, you know what to do. Head over to my Patreon, which is a great way to help support the channel. It's a great way to connect with me more. Hopefully those things don't get blocked either. Yeah. But I'd be super duper grateful. So yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.